Hello, let's take a look at problem number 8 on your assignment. On this question, we're going to be using our two theorems that we learned from our seminar. That is the altitude to the hypotenuse. If I take a look here, the short leg is to the long leg as the short leg is to the long leg. Or a lot of times what I like to say is h squared equals x times y. And I can do the same thing when I'm comparing the big triangle to one of the smaller triangles. That is, if I look at my first one and here it says C to B, well, C is my hypotenuse, is to B, which is my shorter leg of the big triangle. And I compare that to this triangle. B is my hypotenuse and X is my shorter leg. Or a lot of times we'll say B squared equals X times C. We could do the same thing for the longer leg. So it's y squared equals a times c. Now I'm going to apply one of those to my question here. In the first one, notice I know the hypotenuse. I know my height. I shouldn't say height, not hypotenuse. I know the height is 3. That's the geometric mean. That's one we squared. So that's 3 squared equals my parts of my hypotenuse together, so equals x times 2. Well, I divide both sides by 2, and x then is, I said 2. My hand did not go with my brain there. Okay, so in other words, I get 9 over 2, which is x. Now notice, x plus 2 makes z. So if I go x plus 2. And of course, my pen just died. There we go. Equals z. I don't know why it's being so slow. Okay, so we know x now is 9 over 2. So I'm going to say 9 over 2 plus 2 equals z. So I'm going to add 9 halves and 2. Well, remember, 9 halves plus 4 halves equals z. And then 9 halves plus 4 halves gives me 13 halves is z. Now, I can find y in a couple different ways. Because notice, I've got two sides of this right triangle. I could use Pythagorean theorem. I'm going to use my second geometric mean formula. I'm going to say, y squared, that's the geometric mean, so y, I'm going to square that, between the entire hypotenuse, which I know now is 13 halves, and the part that's adjacent to it, which is 2. So I get y squared equals 13 halves times 2, or y squared equals 13. So I take the square root of both sides, and y is the square root of 13. There's our answer. It only can be positive.